talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. And here's George for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, you want those 3 points back? Give it to Paul George.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
And the 76ers with possession. It's a 5-point game. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
The 17-footer. And another basket for Miami.
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. Will it go? And the layup is up and in.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now, Hero. He's got 5. Ware kicks to Wiggins. Here's the screen. Here's Ware. Pocket 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Yes, that goes in. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Sweet floater from Bam, knowing when not to put his power behind it, but a little bit of finesse.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Burks finds Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Ware. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers trail by 4. From past the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Burks looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Over George. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat leading by a point. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, Hero. 5 points in the game. Love with the screen for Hero. The 19-footer is on the money. Hero's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Heat.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Love the pass to Larson. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing by 4. Embiid kicks to Oubre. Embiid the screen. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Anderson outside. There's the screen. Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Robinson finds Anderson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Nice shot by Yabusele.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Kyle Anderson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero. Now, here's Burks. Nothing on the board.
Quentin Grimes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell against Maxey. Mitchell passes to Ware. Pocket 2. And again, it's the Heat missing. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Oubre. It's good. This game is all even. Oubre's got his first 2 points.
I could see that that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Up top, Burks. Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And George kicks to Maxey. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. And it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now George. There's the 3. And Adebayo sends it back. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the center position. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now his teammates are feeding off that toughness. Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Still without a basket. Works for 3. Oubre pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And George kicks to Maxey. Oubre outside. Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Oubre against Adebayo. And he gets it to go. Wiggins has got 5.
I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
Outside, Maxey. Traps in the tray. Maxey's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
There's Hero with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 10.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
George against Wiggins. A shake. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Burks the pass to Ware. Hero from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Oubre with it. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got his second bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Miami shooting their first free throws of this game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Wiggins. Can't hit from in close. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Hero from long range. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid
coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's McCain. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Maxey against Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got 13 points in the second half.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Abusele out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's McCain. Shot from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here is Robinson. Pass to Larson. Hero against Butler. Hero passes to Larson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses. The 76ers trailed by 3. Over in the corner, Edwards. And here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Several teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And it's sent back by George.
Known as a tough defender, George, so good at reading shooters and getting to those shot attempts.
So poised in these situations. Let's see Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Shots good by Hero.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Embiid. Locked in, Embiid with the contested shot.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Adebayo with a screen on Maxey. Hero finds Adebayo. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
It's deflected. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Maxey. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Maxey against Hero. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and again, Miami with the triple.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Tries a three off the inbound. Shot by Grimes, no good. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Miami. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a hard, much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Five to shoot. With the teardrop. The rebound by Allen. Now Garland. Outside Strus. Takes a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Strus has got 6.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Now here's Garland. Outside Strus. The rebound by Turner. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Halliburton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Here's Mitchell. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Nesmith. Siakam outside. Lets it go. Another one falls for Indiana.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. Jacks up a 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Nembhard. Good.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Garland. And that one drops for him.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Over Mobley. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. He's covered by Siakam. Garland for 3. The shot no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. He goes up. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Pass to Mobley. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Turner with a block. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Pacers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Ty Jerome. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Mobley. Then it's Javonte Green. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's McConnell. The three. Hunter with the rebound. Walker with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's McConnell. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. McConnell's got his first basket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Mobley, a screen on McConnell. Inside. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got his second basket.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Walker, a screen on Green. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Mathurin. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over for the Cavaliers. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Pacers leading by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's Turner. No made baskets yet. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. And Indiana misses again. The Cavs trailing. And here's the fast break. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Turner with it. Siakam in the post. Working on Hunter. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 12.
Ooh, cooking it up down low. It's Spicy P.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Mathurin. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Mathurin's got 7 now in this quarter. 1 second left. The shot no good. Evan Mobley getting it done for Cleveland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming. Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Turner passes to Nesmith. Outside for Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Nesmith, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Halliburton against Garland. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. With contact, Halliburton.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Garland finds Allen. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. The 3. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam with it. He's got 15. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot clock at 2. He drops it from range. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Back to Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 6 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Now Siakam. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Garland against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Now Nesmith. Siakam, right side. Not going to go that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Indiana ahead, up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. The 3 is up. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 3.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Jerome. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. He gets it in there.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside Garland to take the lead. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Indiana has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Outside Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Turner. Siakam against Allen. Pass to Turner. Now here's Nembhard. Siakam left side. Mobley grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Mitchell, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth to tie it up. Then a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Siakam, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Garland finds Strus. Garland against Halliburton. Here's Mitchell. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Right side, Neesmith. Down low. Halliburton left side. The Pacers again can't hit. Now the Cavaliers with it. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. It falls!
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Cleveland has possession. They lead by 1, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Siakam for 3. No good. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. healthy bench. So important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Now here's Embiid. Up and over Carter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Oubre. Kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Wagner. Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Yes, it's good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. George, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now Caldwell Pope. Now Banchero. George defending. Ooh, poked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Here's Suggs. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Drops in the 3.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
The Magic making a switch here. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Black.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now here's Maxey. Here's the teardrop. Count it. Maxey's got 5 now.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Black. Maxey covering. The Magic need to put one up here. Isaac for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. Isaac covering. Here's Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
The first one falls. The Magic making a switch here. Both free throws good from Maxey.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And here's Banchero. puts up a deep three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. The Sixers on top. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
We've got Edwards, Butler out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Back to Anthony. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Basket counts. Batadze's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
Three-pointer Embiid. Good work there as it goes.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Pass to Anthony. 1:56 left in the second quarter. High arcing shot. Count it. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter. The Sixers lead by 3. Here's McCain. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. This one for 3. Counted from distance.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Wagner. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Maxey with it. He's got 7. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. There's 53 seconds left to play in the half. And Oubre comes to help. Suggs outside. Wagner for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Here's Oubre. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope with it. Fires for 3. The rebound by Maxey. Caldwell Pope against George. Pass to Bona. George outside. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. George has got 6. And And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Sixers on top. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the center. No one covering. Caldwell-Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Now Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Maxey. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound by Philadelphia. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Just 5 to shoot. Strong finish by Embiid.
2 strong points from Embiid. His M.O. is to own the painted area.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Banchero. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Banchero's got 6 points.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope pulls it in. Magic trail by 7. Wagner inside. George defending. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Oubre. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Carter, good. Carter's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Embiid, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Grimes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Magic trail by 7. Wagner for 3. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
George passes to Embiid. And stolen by Banchero. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Oubre. Takes the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Banchero. He has 6. 4 seconds left. Yes! Ben Carroll fighting for two.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The third quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia on top, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Butler passes to Embiid. To the inside, Yabusele. Tries again. Outside for Butler. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the 76ers lead by 4. Ben Carroll outside. And another 3 for Orlando.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. George against Wagner. George passes to Oubre. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull one up here. George with the bucket.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Oubre against Ben Carroll. Pass to Carter to tie it up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Maxey. And here's Embiid. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Here's Ben Carroll. To the paint. Here's Carter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Embiid misses.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Caldwell Pope for 3. Drops in the 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Embiid. Over Carter. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 2. Orlando has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And Carroll. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Embiid. And he buries it.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Wagner outside. Pass to Ben Carroll. Now here's Suggs. Maxey covering. And Carroll with it. 6 to shoot. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Embiid inside. Carter's there. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And Carroll no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Wagner for 3. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy.
watching is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Hero following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Wiggins sets a screen for Hero. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mobley right side. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Garland. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Adebayo. Hits it from three-point range.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Garland dishes to Allen. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Allen with the slam.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Hero kicks to Ware. There's a good screen. Wiggins from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mitchell outside. It's Strus on the wing. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus to the left wing. Mitchell outside. Elbow shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
For three, Mitchell. That shot missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Okoro got it. Good job in the low post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Outside for Robinson. Sinks the triple.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Garland finds Okoro. Allen with the screen for Hunter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Unloads from 13. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Adebayo's got 5 points so far. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got DeAndre Hunter. He's out there with Evan Mobley. Green is out there with Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Anderson with the screen for Hero. And good that time. Hero's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Mobley against Anderson. A nice shot by Mobley.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Hero. Anderson outside. Back to Hero. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Heat.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Javonte Green. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here is Robinson after the miss from Evan Mobley. Robinson passes to Hero. Works for 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Hunter with it. Now by Anderson. Hunter dishes to Garland. Mobley a screen on Robinson. A wide open look here for Garland. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Garland's got his first points of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Anderson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Strus passes to Hunter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Burks kicks to Hero. The leader. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hero's got 8.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
There's Garland. And the layup falls.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Mobley. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. The Heat also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Tyler Hero.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. The 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 7.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Out to the right wing. Hunter against Adebayo. Pass to Burks. Over Mitchell. And another basket for Miami.
You give Alec Burks a little daylight. This guy is ready to fire.
And here is Hunter. Thompson a screen on Adebayo. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Heat, Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Garland the pass to Strus. Allen right side. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Drills it from outside. Garland's got 7. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Mitchell outside. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. He's got 10.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Strus in the corner. And here's Garland for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Works for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Ware passes to Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. There's Hero with a 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Takes it inside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got 17 now.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
Robinson for 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
For 3, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Outside Hero. Count that bucket. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Wade. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Highsmith, and again, Miami with the triple.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Garland. Wade, a screen on Hero. Here's Jerome. Robinson pulls it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Jerome. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the back.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell with it. Shoots over Burks. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
Back to Burks. Good D by Mitchell.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Pass to Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, that's a highlight play from Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. There's Hero with the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. It's good.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Puts up a deep 3. Hero can't get that one to fall. Pass to Mitchell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Adebayo with the screen on Garland. Has to wear. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot. This guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. What a show they put.
like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And now Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. Now here's Siakam. And here's Turner from the arc. And he buries his first look.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Now here's Turner. Count that bucket. Turner's got 5.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Hart passes to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Inside. Halliburton misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Towns finds Anunoby. Here's Hart. Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Halliburton outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. The 3-ball. Brunson misses. The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson with the bucket.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Achua comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
And some changes here for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Hart, and Payne is subbed in for Brunson. Now here's Payne. Towns, left side. That one's good for 2.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Mathurin. Toppin outside. And here's McConnell, defended by Payne. Here's Mathurin. And that one is hammered home.
You know what I like? He's got that extra sauce. Mathurin can throw it down.
Towns taking his time here. McBride. 3-pointer, no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Pacers out in front, up 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
We've got Mitchell Robinson, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. McConnell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Payne. Achiuwa finds Bridges. Achiuwa with a screen on Mathurin. Three-pointer, Bridges. The Pacers pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Halliburton goes. Oh, Tyrese Halliburton through contact.
That defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got 9.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Achiuwa. No points yet. Payne with it. Achiuwa with a screen on McConnell. Payne drives, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside, and you can't find him.
Halliburton outside. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
So the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And here's Brunson from the arc. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Over Brunson. And it's Indiana scoring again. 1:11 left in the half. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Indiana has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Brunson against Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
And the Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson passes to Hart. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that, all right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brunson. With the floater. Rebounded by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Nembhard. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Here's Halliburton. The Knicks making their last shot. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges outside. And here's Hart. For the lead. Bridges misses. Indiana leading. Nesmith passes to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Halliburton's got 17 points.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy. Just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 4. Nesmith passes to Nembhard. Siakam outside. And there's the screen. Nesmith on the wing. Another 3 for Indiana.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Anunoby. Back to Hart. Screen on Halliburton. Brunson, a good look. Cash money on the open jump shot. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Precious Achiuwa. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. McConnell, good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. That shot is off. Halliburton with some nice D. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Nesmith. And here's Turner from the arc. No good there.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Towns passes to Hart. 1:52 left in the game. Brunson with it, defended by Halliburton. The fader, and Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Bridges. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Brunson looks it over. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Hart from long range sinks the tray. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Halliburton outside. 1:05 left in the fourth. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Nembhard outside. Now here's Halliburton. Oh, he nails it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Bridges finds Brunson. Outside Anunoby. And it's good. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
vision such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. And it's the Knicks to start out. And away we go here with overtime. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5. Indiana's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
New York trailing. Outside Brunson. And he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 24.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Brunson against Halliburton. Count it, and the foul. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Pulls it. And it's New York scoring again.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Halliburton. Money.
Halliburton comfortable from there. Defense has to watch where he gets to on the court, because right there he's dangerous.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Brunson. Cash. And that one brings him within one.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Nembhard. And knocks down the 3.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
At the line, 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Bridges passes to Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
2 shots.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Nembhard, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Brunson. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Shot's good by Hart. Here's Nembhard.
Pacers lead 67.
Halliburton surveys the floor. And so the Pacers take the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
Maxey with a screen on Strus. Strus against George. Drains the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Garland. Allen finds Strus. 3-pointer off the mark. And just about a minute into this first quarter, Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the 3-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. George with the bucket.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
Now here's Mobley, and the basket's good off the assist from Garland.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Embiid a screen on Strus. For 3, George. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded. Can't connect from short range.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Screen by Embiid. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland, trailing by 4. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Garland finds Allen. And here's Garland. Allen a screen. Fires top of the key. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Now here's Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Mitchell into the lane. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Embiid passes to Oubre. Here's Maxey. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Sixers on top, up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
They've got Okoro, Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Mobley in at the 5. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. And it's good for 2.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's McCain. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Here's Jerome. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Here's Jerome, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. From outside the arc. McCain shot is off. The Cavs trailing. Hunter, good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler. Pass to Grimes. And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Oubre's got 9 points.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Embiid passes to Grimes. Screen by Embiid. Puts it up. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Up top, Oubre, covered by Strus. Oubre against Strus. Oubre passes to Embiid. Good D by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
76ers trail by 3. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Screen by Embiid. There's the drive, and Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Cleveland. Allen comes in for Hunter, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. And the 76ers making a change here. Here's George. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Outside Mitchell. Oubre against Strus. Mobley outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell. Ooh, nice D from George. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Maxey surveys. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got 5 points.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, leading by just 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, then there's George, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Maxey, that's good.
Not the biggest guy, but Maxey's determination makes up the difference.
Cavaliers trail by 4. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
A shot from the mid-range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
From deep, Mobley buries it from 3. He's got 9.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Now here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Up top, Embiid. Allen defending. Goes up at the elbow. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Pass to Maxey. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
To the middle. Strus the pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. Now Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep. 3 ball! Donovan Mitchell.
The answer from Mitchell. A 3 of his own.
George outside. Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
George outside. Outside Maxey. There's the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Maxey's got 13.
Zero hesitation. Maxey, great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Outside Strus. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Oubre. Out left to the wing. George outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. Big response from Mitchell.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Embiid. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the 76ers lead by 2.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Hunter. Soft touch off the glass.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid ignores the contact and converts.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
The 76ers shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Pass to McCain. Back to Embiid. Over Thompson. Embiid gets the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. George for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
They're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Embiid inside. Allen defending. Embiid's shot is good.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Oubre. He can't get it to go. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 2-point game. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Outside Strus. Shot clock at 5. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Here's Embiid. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Here's Mitchell.
Yes! It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Inside. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And so they foul intentionally. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Garland, the pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell.
Philadelphia foul. Joel Embiid, his second team foul. At the line for Cleveland.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Philadelphia has possession, and it's Maxey missing. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Philadelphia calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
George's shot is off. It's stolen by Oubre. Nice shot by George.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark.
matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
So here's Miami's starting group. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Now Hero uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Back to Hero. The tray. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And at this point, Tyler Hero used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Here's Brunson after Tyler Hero's bucket. New York, no good that time either. Adebayo finds Hero. Now Burks, defended by Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And Tyler Hero hits the 3. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Shots good by Hero.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. No good from outside. The Heat with the lead. Burks for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the end.
Towns a screen on Hero. Brunson against Hero. Towns gets to the corner and buries it.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Brunson. Now here's Burks. And there's another one for the Heat.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Teardrop shot, and it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got 7.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Here's Hero. Good on the shot. 12 points for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
We've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in a point guard. They're the group New York will start the second. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Payne. Outside, Hero. Inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Anunoby. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Anderson gets it to go.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Well, Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. And Miami making a change here. The Knicks have a number of famous fans, like a boogie with a hoodie. He's here.
Just one more thing that makes New York home games special. Games here just feel bigger because of the names in the crowd.
And McBride gets it to go.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Burks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The three-pointer is right on target. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Outside Robinson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Cans it from downtown. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Robinson kicks to Hero. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Hero's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Heat. On the wing, Bridges. Takes the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's Hero with a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Look, that's just smart recognition. They blitzed him, and he found the open teammate.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in its center. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Bridges. Brunson against Hero. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Towns, a screen on Adebayo. It's good from long range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Adebayo against Hart. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Pass to Burks. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer. Wiggins gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Hart finds Towns. Now Brunson lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's now 10 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Robinson's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Hero passes to Burks. Here's Ware. Robinson kicks to Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. A three-pointer, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Achua, the pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Hero.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Burks kicks to Robinson. Good on the three-point shot. And the Heat lead by 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Hero, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter. Outside Robinson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Hero, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch, and I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
And here is Bridges. 8 points for him. Good on the 13-footer. Bridges has got 10 points.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Knicks trail by 5. They've got Towns, Anunoby out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Payne, and it's McBride in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Nails the baby hook.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Here's Larson. Outside, Hero. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Adebayo's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami. On the wing, Bridges. Burks covering. Bridges kicks to Hart. Off target from 3-point range. And it's the Heat with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Wiggins dishes to Ware. Burks in the corner. Hero from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jalen Brunson.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. A 3-pointer, Wiggins. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Up top, Hero. Brunson covering. Hero, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Throws it up high. Towns with the steal. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Higgins outside. Now Burks. Outside, Hero. Clock at 4. Count that one. Hero's got 33 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
The Heat have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Wiggins. 40 seconds left in the game. And here's Burks, defended by Bridges. And here's Adebayo outside. Trains the three-pointer. The Heat lead by 10.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Brunson against Hero. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be